How you doing? So today we're doing a bit of harvesting of acacia seeds. So this one here is Acacia terminalis. And these plants grow to about sort of maximum out at maybe 3 meters. I've not seen them above about 2.5, but that's just in the heathlands here. Now I find these ones are really good for harvesting because they're a very large pod that's very wide and very easy to winnow. I've got a whole bucket over here that I've been doing earlier. And you've got a whole bunch of seeds already in the bottom there. Now, as with all wattles, they contain protein amylase, and that prevents our bodies from absorbing protein and can actually strip protein out of our bodies. So we need to roast these, or you can boil them in ash water overnight, like making hominy, like the Native Americans. And honestly, I hate that term Native Americans because they were there before the place was called America. So we've got to come up with another name for that. But the local folk of that landmass. Now once you roast these guys up, it activates the proteins, kills the protein amylase, and makes them actually quite delicious and almost buttery. So these come into season, what are we in, December now? And coming up to equinox, and we're at about 1,000 meters elevation. So down at about 300 meters elevation, you will find these guys earlier because they ripen down the mountain before they ripen up the mountain. So, Acacia terminalis. Now another thing too, so look at these little leaves here. Almost like a little bit of a fern leaf, or what you call a, a leaflet, right? So, all these little parts, they look like leaves, but they're not. They're little parts of a leaf. It's right here that's the actual starting of the leaf, and all these other parts are just the leaflets. It's a compound leaf is what they call that. Anyway, it's dark as well, dark green the foliage. So that's worth noting. So, there you go. Now what you will find in these guys also is tiny little grubs that eat the seeds, and I can't really, at a glance, see any right now, but those grubs are also edible. Anyway, take care of yourselves.